Hello. Today I will show you how to work the LaserGRBL program. Currently, I'm using 4.7.1. I will put it under the this comments or description comments where to get the program. But simply, this is a program used for laser engraving tools. I don't know which I'm currently using. The one I don't know which I'm currently using, but the one I have works with the program pretty well. Now, to work the program, it's very simple. You're gonna turn on your laser printer, whichever you have. You're going to first find out which COM port you have it in. Essentially, just means which USB port did you put it inside. All right. For me, it's 4. For you, might be 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you have it on. But for me, it's 4. So I connect. That connects the machine to the computer, and from there, I can move it up, down, left, right, and you would use that to change the position of the printer where you want to laser something, especially if it needs more space or less. But this bottom thing moves the laser where you want to have it. Here's all the settings you have. Some of them are pretty simple, whereas one just takes you back home. It also has the home feature right here. See it? It moves it, and depending on where we're going to print something or how to print it, you can move that to the way it goes. Now if you want to, when you start printing this, when you're going to start printing a file, the thing is going to move, and the laser is going to move back to its zero position. Now to change that, to make sure it doesn't do that, you're going to move where you want it, say here, right, and just say there, for example. So it's gonna move. It's gonna move, and then this little globe right here that has like the little pinpoint there, that's the beginning of zero home. That sets it back to the point where you want to start printing, where it's the home point now. So when you start printing, it's gonna stay there. Now I will go on to explain how do you go to your files to choose one. Now, for the most part, the program uses JPEG files. Now, you want to make sure whatever you're using doesn't have any background space, because otherwise it will copy the background as well. Try to avoid that if you can. But you can. But let's say, for example, you want to have a logo, a picture, whatever it really is. You can use. It's fine. For example, I will show you the logo of Pegasus logo. Now, that's an open this file here, and it's gonna show like how do you want smooth, you want sharp letters, and on the bottom right it is going to show how it's going to come out on your end. Brightness obvious, it makes it like brighter, lesser, depending on what you want it. Contrast similar, just change it to how you want it to be like. Then white clip is sending. For the most part, I don't mess with this too much, but no. Here's the interesting part. Over here are tools that give you different laser things. This is your average, gonna cut laser and make sure it works. This is going to be different. Now, each of them have different options. In each, essentially, once you hover over them, explain what it's going to do. Some of the wording I don't particularly understand myself, but it would essentially go over it, and it will cover what the action does. So, and it will also show you on the right what it would do. Right, like it shows you. It also shows what that setting is going to do for conversion. Now, if I was putting a basic line change, no. Now just put a basic line-to-line tracing. It's going to be horizontal. Now here's where you change the direction of where the laser is going to be. Do you want to put it vertical, horizontal, diagonal, whatever? However you place the thing you want to have is how it's going to go. Horizontal means up. Horizontal means left and right. Vertical means up and down. Diagonal means like going like at an angle. Sort of like this. Right. So horizontal. This is vertical. Horizontal. Then this is diagonal. Now, once you said, okay, I like the way it's going for, you're going to click next. Now it's going to click this open page where it's going to show you how fast you want the speed to be. What's the minimum of, what's the minimum thing? And if you have, like, now if you want more information on how that works, there's little iron marks on the side. I'll be over here on the side right here. Now, sizing to what you want, depending on what you're using and stuff like that, how big something you have is how much you're gonna size that thing to where it wants to be. That means you're probably gonna have to measure up to how big something is in feet or whatever it is, right? But in general, it will be an average size to begin with, and you can make that bigger or smaller to how you want it. So right here. Now you can also auto size it, so you don't have to do it yourself. And you can change like file types, stuff like that. But for the most part, here's how you just change the size of it, the width, the length, what's the offset you want, what's the offset you kind of want on it. And that's all stuff you will figure out on how you want to work it out. Now once you figure out how you want this to be done, you're going to click create. It's a pop on your screen. Now I'm not going to print something out, but now you got that done. Now to the progress part. Now, when you start a file, the progress here will show how long it's going to take. And also on the bottom, it will tell you the estimated time this will take to do. So right here, it'll take how long it will take. Also the buffer system will just show you how much it's doing. Progress also. Now, this little thing with the list here is how much passes you're going to want to do. 5, 4, 8, whatever long it takes. However long passes, how much you're going to take. Now once you're ready to start printing something and you have what you want, what you're gonna do is press the play button. You just press the play button. Let me get the glasses real quick. You can get the play button. You can get the play button. Now you're gonna pick the play button up. Okay, horizontal thing. You're gonna click the play button on. You're gonna click the play button, and now start your lasering. Now, if you want to stop it or pause it for whatever reason, you can do that by over here. Over here, we'll hold the feed, and you can unpause it with that. So you pause it, and you unpause the feed. And stop it. Now, if you say, let's say you don't want to, let's say you want to abort the program, you go over here. You abort the program. Now this will make the laser not work anymore. So you're going to have to disconnect and connect the program back. So all you would do is go up here, where you would, over here where the connect disconnect is, disconnect it, connect it back in. All right. And laser will go back to normal. And that's for the most part how the laser works. The program itself is fairly simple. Not very simple to use. But like I said, for the most part, since many devices, it just requires, excuse me, like most programs, it just requires a little more. It's probably more advanced, but as far as I know from basics and my knowledge.